It is April Fool's. So when I saw Ellen Historian tag me on this post, I was like, are you setting me up? This dude genuinely thinks the beginning after the end is gonna be different. TBATE will have the biggest comeback in isekai history. Trust the process. And you know what? I will agree with you on that. Based on what? Anything compared to fucking Zero is better. How? It's only uphill from here. Do you know what I'm saying? The fucking season 2 is probably gonna be like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 at best. But that is, again, you're comparing season 1 quality. So it's not really much of a comparison to be making, are we? You guys don't get it. TBATE has a full team, but they're focusing on adapting volumes 6 to 12. Is that some critical volumes? That's why anime adaptations for volumes 1 to 5 got outsourced to randoms. From episode 1, Studio 8 outsourced all their fucking work to China. And it doesn't mean China's bad. China animation, techniques can be amazing, but there's also, again, a lot of random shops that just takes in mid-works to fucking pull out slop. They're putting all their time and resources into the good parts. Are they now? Are they? Look at the seasons. They keep improving by 10%. There it is. There it is, right? There's some, crazy fight that's gonna happen, and if we keep improving by 10%, then like, yeah, you know what? Trust the process. You're right. We need 10 fucking seasons, baby. We need 10 fucking seasons to get there. Let's see what he has to say.
None of you guys get it. Studio 8 has a full team for TBATE. They're just focusing on adapting volumes 6 through 12. That's why the anime adaptation for volume...
Look at your face, bro. You don't even believe what you're saying. It probably took you multiple cuts to have a fucking serious face to read your goddamn script. You probably wrote that shit giggling in your fucking chair. This guy, remember the class of the elite power scaling video? And how he somehow like made the logical conclusion that like, what was it? Was it Horikita Suzune like canonically can move at the speed of light? You remember that shit? And I was like, what? What are we talking about?
1 through 5 got outsourced to randoms. They're putting all their time and resources into the actual good parts of TBATE. Look at the new season 2 opening. It's 10% better than the previous season.
Haven't seen the opening. We'll check it out later today when it comes out. The song for season 1 opening, unironically, is great though. I loved it. King's Blood or something? Kingslayer? I forget the term. That dude was a Canadian artist too. And it went hype, but obviously the visuals, it's just like, oh god, right?
Jasmine even does a backflip. Arthur's hair actually backflip. Jasmine even does a backflip.
All right, frame by frame. Oh, smearing. Oh. Background moving. Back. I saw a little bit of wind there. Okay. Back. Oh, ass. Okay. All right. I see. Okay. Oh. Well, it's better than dragging shit around, I guess, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. If we're gonna get excited about this, we're really fucking lost in the sauce, aren't we?
And even does a backflip. Arthur's hair actually moves. It's only a slideshow for 90% of the opening. If each successive season...
Sounds like the opening is fucking dog shit, huh? Oh, the special effects, the fucking P aura, bro. We had the fart aura before in Blue Lock. We had the P aura now.
If each successive season improves at this rate, by the time we get to volume 12 with the Arthur versus Ogrona versus Kez's fight, it's going to be JJK level animation.
You fucking no, you cut there. He couldn't even finish that sentence. Listen to his voice there. You listen to his voice here.
Animation. I can already hear you.
Did you hear that?
Ogrona versus Kez's fight, it's going to be JJK level animation.
His fucking voice fucking broke there for a second.
I can already hear you guys typing in the comments.
What is this background? What am I fucking looking at here? What is this, Orange Crush Mountain? What the fuck am I looking? What? Genuinely, what is this comp? This is horrendous. Like, what? This is the finished product? What the fuck am I looking at?
Typing in the comments, saying this is cope, but you just need to trust the process. No one else sees the vision but I do.
Yeah.
Once we get to TBATE Season 8, it's going to be the true fiction.
Dude, this looks nothing. It looks nothing like the anime that we've seen. What is? It looks like a completely different show here.
Slayer. They're just hiding their true potential. All of you guys are too scared to admit that.
You know what?
None of you.
Maybe it's right. Maybe Ellen Historian is the only brave one that can actually be outspoken enough to say the truth. And we're too scared, you know, of judgment of this social hierarchy that we've created in our heads online, you know. And then we're just bandwagoning saying, oh, TBATE is bad. TBATE is fucking dog shit. And when you said, I see the vision, right? I could only make this face. I could only make this face. What vision are we talking about? 10% each time? Shit, it's actually impressive how it keeps getting production. Like, it makes no sense. Now, here's the thing, right? Season 2 was already announced by the time Season 1 was coming to an end. What does that mean? Does that mean that based on the metrics of the current season that they're greenlighting a new project? No. This means that from the beginning, that's what they were planning to do, right? Look at Solo Leveling Season 1 and Season 2 comparison versus Season 3. Whenever you have an immediate announcement for Core 2, Season 2 or whatever, right after Season whatever that just happened, that means that from the beginning they planned it, right? So TBATE, it'll be interesting to understand like exactly how far are they going to really take the story and show. I mean, they fucked over, you know, what's his name? Turtle Me, right? He got fucked over by Studio ACAT, Crunchyroll, Tapas. They all did they ganged up on him, and he didn't do his due diligence, and he signed away his fucking show to be adapted in this garbage way. And you know what? Season 2 trailer, we checked it out. It looks bad, but it doesn't look as bad as Season 1. So I'll give it that, right? There is a 10% improvement. It's just like, fuck, man. One of the greatest, you know, written shows of all time, apparently. The way that people talked about this, rivaling it to Mushoku Tensei, got this adaptation. It's so fucking sad to see. And you know what the saddest thing is? We keep watching it. We keep watching this fucking garbage. Because the story is good enough, and during my Season 1 reactions, like if we look at this, right? Kaka TV, TBATE. What's the viewership like? What's the viewership like? It's honestly not bad. These are the episodes, right? Obviously, other interview stuff is going to get more views, right? 4K, 5K, 4K. Shit, it's actually not that bad. And we finished off what? We finished off, you know, not too strong. But that was like 9 months ago. What kind of viewership are we gonna have now? It's honestly workable. Like this viewership would literally fucking work right now as like a bottom ringer show. And I think that when this comes back in a couple of hours today, it's gonna do perfectly fine. Why? Because people want to watch a dog shit adaptation. This is the thing about anime reactions I realize. You never want something that's like so mid that it's boring. You don't want like good shows. You want complete peak or you want complete dog shit. If you have complete peak, like JJK and everything else, obviously that's better for everyone else. We glaze more hyped about it. When you have absolute fucking dog shit, people want to see a train wreck exactly. And when we're watching the show together, we're laughing at it together. There's a totally different experience in watching a shitty show by yourself versus watching it with a group of people, laughing at how bad it is. And that itself has its own entertainment value. And it's like such a toxic relationship that I just can't stop doing. If Solo Leveling was animated like TBATE. Oh, I remember this fucking video, bro. That was almost a year ago. That's fucking crazy. Anyways, TLDR. Yeah, I think that it is gonna get better. 10% better. It needs to be more than 10% better. It's just so sad to see this show fucking doing it. Here's some JJK memes happening right over here. Ellen Historian is not trying not to fucking laugh. And you know what? I'll be there to cover it, bro. And I'll try not to laugh too. Link to Ellen Historian's channel. Here's a link. Go give him a like and check out his other content. And I will see you next time.